welcome any new folks that are joining, and how we start and finish class is by sitting nice and tall in our chair, and we do a 1 to 2 minute breathing exercise. It's a very simple exercise. I'll walk us through it. And we do that for 4 reasons. We used to have 1, 2, 3, now we have 4 reasons. The first most important reason is it helps you train your mind to be in the moment, and if you're in the moment, that's a great way to reduce stress and anxiety, which usually comes from thinking too much about the future or the past. So it definitely is a tool you can use 24/7. The second reason is that it helps to pay attention. When you're paying attention, you're not going to fall. So if you're concerned about falling, the more you can train your mind to pay attention to what you're doing right now, then you're not going to fall. And then the third reason is it helps to reduce any kind of onset of cognitive decline, like Alzheimer's, dementia, things like that. It fights against that by increasing the size of your brain. And then finally, those of us that are concerned about depression, new studies have shown that by doing meditations, that helps to reduce any type of recurrence of depression. If you want to see the results of any of those clinical trials, you go to my website. There's a button there that says clinical trials or clinical studies or something like that, and you can read all about it. Okay, less talking, more doing. We're sitting up nice and tall. In this class, we never sit back here. That's against the law. So we have to sit nice and tall and proud. Very active posture, active and yet relaxed at the same time. Tall through the crown of my head. And then you can close your eyes or you can leave them open. Doesn't really matter. And just start to observe your breath without any modification. We're not going to do anything other than become observers of our breath. We're going to become very intimate with our breath right now for the next minute or so. Some of the breaths are long, some are short. They're all different. That includes the pause in between the breaths. Pause sometimes long, short, doesn't matter. We're just observing. And if at some point in the next 45 seconds or so, you have some thoughts coming into your head, or get distracted by noises or sounds, that's not a problem. We just go back to observing our breath. And let's play that game for the next 30, 40 seconds. Enjoy. Okay, and slowly open your eyes. Come back into the room. Good, let's start. I believe today is French Philosophy Day, or is it chair yoga? I don't know. Oh, it's chair yoga. Here we go. Okay, got it. Open up the arms. Open up the arms. Open up the chest. Open up the chest. Open up all of these muscles that get so short and so tight from the stress that we live in this crazy world. Hopefully one day it won't be so crazy, but it feels crazy today. So we got to get rid of all that stress that we store in our torso, in our neck. Let's swing the arms forward nice and slow, but cross in very big, big swings. There we go. Opening up the chest. And let's go backwards. Opening up again. Bigger and slower is even better. And let's go forward and opening up the back as we go forward, crossing the arms to make a big circle, and then opening up the chest as we go back. And then relax the hands on our lap and head and neck, forward and back, nice and slow. Eyes stay open. And then come back to center, and then looking left and right. Looking. And then back to center, and then ear to shoulder. All that crackling going on in your neck. I can hear everything. Not really. Must be my crackling. Back to center and then around the front. Just around the front. We don't have to go around the back. Sometimes we'll aggravate our neck if we go around the back, so we don't have to do that. And then back to center. Tap, tap, tap. Let's get circulation going, light tapping. Down the side of the legs, all the way down. inside of the legs, top of the legs. And then for just a few moments, let's tap really soft. And then just for about 2 or 3 seconds, tap really hard and then soft. And when we tap really hard, notice that your stomach muscles start to engage. Again, hard and then soft. Good. We want to notice that. We want to feel that. Good. And then let's hold a barrel today. We're going to hold a barrel of pomegranate juice. Every day we have to change the menu. Shoulders are relaxed. Observe the hands, the circulation coming back to normal. Elbows are relaxed, but I'm still very, very tall and active. Observe the circulation normalizing. Observe your breath normalizing. And then release. Let's do our standing and our sitting so we can get our legs stronger. So we practice the standing and the sitting because it strengthens our legs, strengthens our abdomen, trains our body how to shift weight up and back. And as a result of that, if you can do this well by paying attention, once again, studies have shown that risk of falling goes way down. So we do 3 different ways, but in all of them, we move our butt really far forward and bring our feet underneath us. If we try to sit up from back here, it's not going to happen without a lot of momentum, which is a big risky deal. So come forward, feet underneath you. You can have your feet staggered or not. Hands on your lap, and we just hinge at the waist till I'm looking at the floor, and then I stand up on my strong legs. Turn around, I say the word look out loud, look. Make sure the chair is there, and I sit back down nice and slow. How slow can you go so that you're hovering over the chair before you sit? We reset by coming again forward on the chair, feet underneath us, hands on your lap, not jutting my chin, not jutting my neck, not doing any of this, and I'm just hinging forward. And then I stand up, and I turn around, I say the word look out loud, look, and then I sit my butt all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way back down. And again, come all the way forward, all the way forward. We're just hinging here. We're shifting our weight from the seat all the way, oh, now it's on my feet. And then I stand up, turn around, I say the word look, look, to make sure the chair is there. And I hover. I have to use these strong legs to find the chair. I know it's there. The more I can go slow and pay attention to those transition moments, the more likely I will not fall. Here's option number 2. Most of you know it. Cross the arms. And I come to the edge, feet underneath me, and I shift my weight forward by hinging at the waist. I stand up, I drop my arms, I turn around, I say the word look, and then I slowly sit back down. You go ahead, do another 1 or 2 so I can watch. Take your time, there's no rush. The slower you go, the more you learn. We're not going to jut our head. Okay, see if you can go a little bit slower, Linda R. That's beautiful, Lydia. Very nice. Turn around and say word look, good. Go ahead, Dean. Or Dean's wife, I think. That's beautiful. When you get a chance, you could turn your microphone on and let me know your first name, Miss Wolf. Great, beautiful. Okay, here's the 3rd option, or you can type it into the chat bar if you want. Here's the 3rd option. Hi, Marshall, welcome. The 3rd option is I still come to the edge, I bring my feet underneath me, and this time I reach forward, miles and miles away, and then I stand up. And I drop my arms, I turn around, I say the word look, and I sit my butt all the way back down, nice and slow. The slower you go, the more you have to pay attention to that transition moment. That's the riskiest part. Every time there's a transition. Again, butt to the edge, feet underneath me, reach forward, and then come back up. Turn around, I say the word look. So you have so many options now. But all of them include A, coming to the edge, B, feet underneath me, C, hinging at the waist, D, slow, 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 slow. Standing up, and then have a seat. So I can demonstrate one more thing here, which is that if I, as many of us do, I'm really tired, I'm just going to plop down in my chair. Well, if I don't look and the chair's there, I'm a lucky guy. But many of us will forget to look unless you practice this look business all day long. And then when you go to plop, the chair is not there, or what's more likely is you go to plop down and the chair is too far. So we don't want that. So that's why we turn around and say the word look. We get into that silly little habit. And that's also why when we go down, we practice going really slow. So that if the chair, the chair's not there, no problem, I can get back up. Not an issue. So we practice these silly little habits, but I got news for you, they ain't so silly. Okay. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, sweep the arms back down. Big, big, big motion, nice and slow. And again, inhale. And then exhale. We're taking about 4 seconds on the inhale and the exhale. Let's shoot for 5 seconds. Inhale. And exhale. By going slow, we pay attention and we increase our breathing capacity, which is a beautiful, healthy thing for our lungs. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Even though I said one more time, I made a mistake. I meant 2 more times. So one more time. Let's shoot for 7 seconds. Slow it down. And exhale. Great. Ocean wave sitting. Inhale, raise the arms up, shoulder height. Exhale, elbows, forearms, and then hands. Shoulders relaxed. That's beautiful. I'm going to have to call you Ms. Wolf because I don't know your first name. Inhale. Very well done. Soft, slow, graceful, smooth. And when I get down to the bottom, watch my hands. They don't stop. They keep flowing. It's like an ocean wave. When the ocean wave goes back or forward, it doesn't stop. It's continuous. That's what we're doing here. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, we're going to try to do 6 seconds now. I'll count. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Once again, combining, paying attention, especially during these transitional moments down here and below and above. Inhale. Matching our breathing with our physical motions, going softly and slowly. Okay, here we go. One more, and then we'll start mixing it up a little bit. Inhale. And then exhale. And this time when we go all the way down, let's leave the left arm down below and just do the right arm. Inhale. And then exhale. It's time to challenge the brain a little bit. Inhale, come up, right. This time when the right comes down, raise the left up at a 45-degree angle. Exhale. So the right arm's in front and the left arm's at a 45-degree angle. And I'm still going slow and I'm not stopping. I'm maintaining continuity, especially at the top and at the bottom. Inhale. And then exhale. And this time when the right comes down, now the right goes up also at a 45-degree angle. So both arms are paddling at a 45-degree angle. They're both continuous. They're not stopping. I'm softening any moment that I can. I'm keeping my breath the same for each motion. One inhale, one exhale, the same. And now take either arm and just bring it out to the side, and the other arm is still at a 45-degree angle. So now it feels very awkward. That's okay. Challenging the mind, challenging the brain. And then bring the other arm also out to the side. So we're alternating, we're going slow, going soft, we're not stopping, maintaining continuity, we're matching our breath. One arm comes to the front, the other arm's still at the side. We're keeping track of all these disparate motions, instructions. And then when you get a chance, let's bring the other arm out to the front as well. But we're still paddling and we're still going soft. The slower you go, the better you are, the more you learn. Let's bring both arms to the front. And then exhale, both arms come back down. One more time, inhale. And last one, exhale. Great. So we use a lot of these Tai Chi motions to challenge the brain, makes the brain get bigger, having Alzheimer's or dementia, which is when the brain gets smaller.